So, welcome back to another episode of Stranding 2. സോ ലാസ്റ്റ് എപ്പിസോഡിലായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെ വന്നപ്പോഴത്തേക്കും മദർവുഡ് എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു ഏരിയയിൽ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അപ്പോഴത്തേക്കും നമ്മുടെ ഈ ഒരു നമ്മുടെ ഷിപ്പില്ലേ അത് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് അനങ്ങാത്ത സിറ്റുവേഷൻ വന്നു. അപ്പോഴത്തേക്കും നമുക്കിപ്പം ചെയ്യേണ്ടതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നേരെ ഈ മാപ്പിൽ F2 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞൊരു ലൊക്കേഷനുണ്ട്. അതാണ്ട് ഇവിടെ, അതായത് ഏകദേശം ഇങ്ങ് വരെ പോകണം. കണ്ടോ, ഇവിടെ വന്ന് അവിടെ നിന്ന് സാധനം എടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് വന്ന് തിരിച്ച് നമ്മൾ വീണ്ടും ഇവിടെ കൊണ്ടുവന്ന് ഇതിനകത്ത് കൊടുത്താൽ മാത്രമേ നമുക്ക് ഈ വണ്ടി ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് ഇറക്കാനായിട്ട് പറ്റുള്ളൂ. അതാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഇന്നത്തെ മിഷൻ. സോ ഞാൻ കരുതുന്നതാണ് ഈ ഒരു സാധനം കണ്ടോ, ഇത് പുതിയതായിട്ട് ഗെയിമിൽ വന്നതാണ്. ഇതാണ് ബീച്ച് ജമ്പ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഈ സാധനം ഉപയോഗിച്ചിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ബീച്ച് വഴി ജമ്പ് ചെയ്ത് നേരെ ഇന്ന ലൊക്കേഷനിലോട്ട് എത്താൻ പറ്റും. സോ ഞാൻ ഇതൊന്ന് ആദ്യമേ ഒന്ന് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കുവാണേ. നമ്മൾ ഇന്നവരെ ഇത് ടെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല. ഓക്കെ, നമുക്ക് ഇങ്ങോട്ടാണ് പോകാനുള്ളത്. ഇതാണ് ഏരിയ. ഓക്കെ, ഇവിടെ എത്തിയിട്ട് നമ്മൾ എന്താ ചെയ്യേണ്ടത്? കറന്റ്ലി കാരിയുടെ കാർഗോ പ്ലേസ് ചെയ്ത ഫെസിലിറ്റി പ്രൈവറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ കൊണ്ടുവന്ന കാർഗോകളെല്ലാം ഈ ഒരു ഫെസിലിറ്റിയുടെ പ്രൈവറ്റ് ലോക്കറിലോട്ട് മാറും. നമ്മൾ ബീച്ച് വഴി ജമ്പ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഈ സാധനങ്ങളൊന്നും കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ പറ്റൂല എന്നാണ് പറഞ്ഞു വരുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, ഇതേ കണ്ട അമ്പോ കണ്ടോ, നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെ എത്തി, പെട്ടെന്ന് എത്തി കണ്ടോ. പക്ഷെ നമുക്ക് ഒരു കാർഗോയോ കാര്യങ്ങളോ ഒന്നും തന്നെ കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ പറ്റില്ല, എല്ലാം പ്രൈവറ്റ് ലോക്കറിലോട്ട് മാറും. ഓക്കെ, ആക്ടിവേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത ടെർമിനൽ, ടേക്കൻ ഓർഡർ. ഓക്കെ, ഈ സാധനം തിരിച്ചു കൊണ്ടുവന്ന് നമ്മൾ മറ്റേ അടുത്ത് കൊടുക്കണം. അതാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ പരിപാടി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, ഓർഡർ. ഈ സാധനം എനിക്ക് ബീച്ച് ജമ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റൂല എന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു ഇനി. റൈറ്റ്, ഇത്രയും സാധനങ്ങളുണ്ട്. എൻ്റെ അമ്മ, ഇതൊന്നും എനിക്ക് കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ പറ്റില്ല. എൻ്റെ വണ്ടി തിരിച്ചെടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ? ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് വേറൊരു വണ്ടി ഇരിപ്പുണ്ട്. ഓൾ റൈറ്റ്, സോ നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ആ സാധനങ്ങളെല്ലാം എടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് ഒരു വണ്ടിയും കൂടെ എടുത്തോട്ടെ. ഇത് ഓൺലൈൻ ഏതോ പ്ലെയറിൻ്റെ വണ്ടിയാണ്. സോ അതുകൂടെ ഞാൻ എടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട് എനിക്ക് പോകാനായിട്ട്. എൻ്റെ അമ്മയെ അത്യാവശ്യം നല്ല വെയിറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. അവിടെ കൊണ്ടുവന്ന് ഇതൊക്കെ കൊടുക്കുക, അതാണ് നമ്മൾ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. ആക്ച്വലി ഇത് എവിടം വരെ ഉണ്ട്? മോണോറെയിൽ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് പോയിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് കറക്റ്റ് സുഖമായിട്ട് പോകാമായിരുന്നു. പക്ഷേ അങ്ങോട്ട് മോണോറെയിൽ സെറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല, അതാണ് പ്രശ്നം. ഓക്കെ, ഓൾറൈറ്റ്, ഞാൻ മാർക്ക് ചെയ്യട്ടെ ഏരിയ. പോലാമ അങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ കുറച്ച് നന്നായിരുന്നു. കാര്യം ബാറ്ററി ചാർജ് തീരൂല ഈ റോഡിൽ കൂടെ പോയാലും. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഗുണമുണ്ട്. പക്ഷേ റോഡ് അങ്ങനെ ഇല്ല, അതാണ് വേറൊരു പ്രശ്നം. ഇതേ സ്പീഡ് വണ്ടിക്ക് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നെങ്കിലുണ്ടല്ലോ നന്നായിരുന്നു. ഈ വണ്ടി ഉറുമ്പഴയുന്നതാണ് കഴിയുന്നത് ഇതിനകത്ത്. ഈ ഇറക്കമുള്ള സ്പീഡ് നോർമൽ റോഡിൽ കൂടെ വേണമായിരുന്നു. അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ നൈസായിരുന്നു. ആ സ്പീഡ് കിട്ടൂലല്ലോ.
Distressing dreams again lately? You know, nightmares can be indicative of the brain's internal struggles as we attempt to come to terms with traumatic events. By taking our memories of recent events and shuffling them in this fashion, we attempt to find ways of coping with them. Nevertheless, it can be an unpleasant experience. I hope you can get some restful sleep soon.
ഏതോ പട്ടിക്കാട്ടൻ ഡെസേർട്ടിൽ കൂടെ ഞാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ഏകദേശം നമ്മൾ എത്തി കേട്ടോ. പോകാനുള്ള ഏരിയ എവിടെയാണ്? എൻ്റെ അമ്മ എത്തുന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ. അങ്ങോട്ടാ ഫുള്ള് ഡെസേർട്ട്. എൻ്റെ വണ്ടി അവിടെ ചിലപ്പോൾ കണ്ടാൽ മതിയായിരുന്നു. ഇനി അതെങ്ങോട്ടെങ്കിലും പോയാൽ ചാർജ് തീരുമ്പോൾ അവിടെ എത്തും. എത്തുമെന്നാണ് എൻ്റെ വിശ്വാസം.
Stretch my legs.
ഓ ഇതുണ്ടോ ആ ഡെസേർട്ടിൽ കൂടെ നടക്കുമ്പോൾ? അമ്പോ ഇതിലേക്കൂടെയൊക്കെ റോഡ് പണിയാൻ പറ്റും. എൻ്റെ അമ്മ ഞാനിത് ഫ്ലാറ്റിന് അടിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ റോഡ് മൊത്തം പണിയണമല്ലോ. ഓ മൈ ഗോഡ്, എനിക്ക് വട്ടാവും അങ്ങനെ. ഫൈനലി ഒരു റീചാർജിങ് ഏരിയ
Just a little bit more.
ഉള്ളത് മതി.
Wait, Sam, you've just dropped some of your cargo.
അറിയാം, എല്ലാം തൊലച്ചെന്ന് തോന്നി ഞാൻ. ഡാമേജ് വന്നാണ് മിക്കവാറും. വണ്ടി നമ്മളെ
Almost there.
എൻ്റെ വണ്ടി ഇവിടെ തന്നെ ഉണ്ട്. കാറിൽ കൂടെ എനിക്ക് പോകാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ഞാൻ എത്തി. ഇത് കൊണ്ട് കൊടുത്താൽ മാത്രമേ ഈ വണ്ടി ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് അനങ്ങുള്ളൂ, ഒരു ഇഞ്ച് പോലും. നല്ല ഡാമേജ് വരാൻ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. ലാസ്റ്റ് കൊണ്ടുവന്ന് ഞാൻ 4% ഉള്ളൂ. ഓക്കെ, നന്നാക്കിക്കോ മിസ്റ്റർ ടാർമാൻ.
Thanks for the help, Sam. And apologies for greeting you as a chiral man.
No problem.
Despite all the effort you put in on our behalf. I'm tied up with ship repairs at the moment. Can't afford to risk contaminating this work site either. Anyway, let me check your cargo.
എല്ലാം നോക്കി ഓക്കെ അല്ലേ? 4% ഡാമേജ് വന്നു.
This cargo looks to be in perfect condition.
ഓ തന്നെ,
It's no wonder your
4%
client speaks
ഡാമേജ്
so
ഒന്നും
highly
ഇല്ല.
of your work.
ഇത് ഫുള്ളാക്കി ഡാമേജ് കൊണ്ടാക്കിയാലും പെർഫെക്റ്റ് കണ്ടീഷൻ എന്നേ പറയുള്ളൂ.
Cheers for that, Sam. This will take
ആ
care of
ബ്ലോക്കേജ്
that
എല്ലാം
blockage.
മാറിയില്ലേ?
No worries.
ഓക്കെ,
We'll get started right away.
We can handle the blockage. It's fine. I'd rather you get some sleep so you're ready to tackle your next order. By
Alright.
the time you wake up, we'll probably be finished anyway. Enjoy
Okay.
your rest.
സോ നമ്മൾ ഇനി വണ്ടി എടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ അകത്തിടാം. നമുക്ക് കയറി കിടന്ന് ഉറങ്ങാനാണ് പറയുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ ഉറങ്ങി എഴുന്നേക്കാൻ നേരത്ത് ഈ ഒരു പ്രശ്നങ്ങളെല്ലാം അവർ ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്യുമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിരിക്കുന്നു. ഓക്കെ, എവിടെ എൻ്റെ വണ്ടി എന്ത് ചെയ്യും? ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചത് പോയെന്ന് കേട്ടോ. പോയില്ല, ഒന്നും പറ്റിയില്ല. സൈഡ് വെച്ചിരുന്ന പച്ച ആപ്പിള് ചുവന്ന ആപ്പിളായ എന്താ സംഭവിക്കുന്ന സൗണ്ട്? പൊങ്ങി. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ, റെഡിയായി. വണ്ടിയുടെ പ്രോബ്ലം എല്ലാം മാറി കിട്ടി. നൈസ്. അതെന്തുകൊണ്ട് നല്ലൊരു കാര്യമായിരുന്നു. So, that's it.
Sam, we've used the information provided by the Motherhood's doctor to identify the location of the weapons factory.
അതെ, ഒരു വെപ്പൺ ഫാക്ടറിയെ കുറിച്ച് പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ?
These weapons at the source will make it far easier to carry out future missions. Whereas leaving the factory alone only increases the risk of networked facilities coming under attack in the future. So let's shut it down ASAP. Tarman has
As soon
already
as
made
possible.
preparations.
ഓക്കെ, നമുക്ക് ആ വെപ്പൺ ഫാക്ടറി ഷട്ട് ഡൗൺ ചെയ്യണം. അതാണ് നമ്മുടെ അടുത്ത മിഷൻ. അവിടെ നിന്ന് കുറേ വെപ്പൺസ് കിട്ടുന്നതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ പ്രശ്നമില്ല. നമുക്ക് ആ ഭാവിയിലെ മിഷനൊക്കെ ഉപയോഗിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. സോ ഇനി നമ്മുടെ വണ്ടി എങ്ങോട്ട് വേണമെങ്കിലും ട്രാവൽ ചെയ്യും കേട്ടോ. അതിനുള്ള ഓക്കെ ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. എനിക്ക് വേണമെങ്കിൽ ഇനി എവിടെ വേണമെങ്കിലും വണ്ടി കൊണ്ട് പോകാൻ പറ്റും.
Sam.
Yeah.
I have another question for you. This one's a little bit harder than the first one. That's correct. Have a safe trip, Sam.
Cool.
Where in the world are we?
Wait, are you Sam? Where did you come from just now? Did you perhaps arrive here by way of a hot spring? If so, then we have much to discuss. Would you be so kind as to access the delivery terminal? Whenever you have a moment, that is.
Oh, excuse me. Nice to meet you. Oh, wait. We've met before. At this very facility, in fact. You might remember. My hand, at least. How's our mutual friend doing? Hart and I have been working together to study water samples collected on the beach. So, you actually managed to jump here from the Miracle Spring. I knew it. I'd always theorized the existence of incredibly strong overlaps between this world and the beach. Places where a special kind of hot spring would emerge through the tar currents. Similar to the plate gates, but on a smaller scale. In principle, a person could use one to ride the currents within the earth and jump to other connected springs. Just like you did. In fact, I dug that spring you used in order to test this theory. And now, I want to confirm if it holds true for different locations. I'd love it if you were able to help Sam. I'll add the necessary functions to your PCC. Just so you know, I've added hot spring digger functions to the level 2 PCC. You now have the ability to identify a suitable location and commence excavation. Once a hot spring has been completed, feel free to take a dip and relax. I should mention that these springs are invaluable from my beach water research. As a hydrologist, they're a critical resource. So, if I may ask, Sam, would you be willing to use my digger to find and excavate hot springs throughout the continent? Please report back to me if you do dig any. I'll make sure to reward you for your efforts. Were you at all interested in digging hot springs? If so, there's a promising site I've identified. It's to the northwest of here. My analysis suggests that a potential source should be present in that vicinity. I'll post a formal aid request shortly, so consider heading in that direction and testing out the hot spring digger. If you do end up digging one, don't forget to return and inform me of your accomplishment. In your own time, of course. I'm not planning on going anywhere for the foreseeable future.
Order accepted. Thank you.
It's a little complicated, if I'm being honest. I'll brief you on the particulars while you review the relevant information. Go ahead and accept this main order on the terminal. Okay, Sam. This next order calls for you to infiltrate a weapons factory and disable the weapon fabricators you find within. The factory is located in this area. Although it's outside the chiral network, they have fabricators capable of producing advanced weaponry. We don't know what kind of security they have on site, so make sure you're prepared to face anything and everything. There's also a vital piece of equipment you'll need to take with you. We'll get it ready once you've finalized your route.
Delivery route finalized.
The factory where the weapon fabricators are located is outside the bounds of the chiral network, and APAS has determined that you won't be able to hack into them with your ring terminal alone. But with this device in your possession, all you need to do is access the fabricator terminal. It'll be hacked and rendered inoperable before you know it. Once the terminal is out of action, they'll have no way of getting the fabricators up and running. And they'll likely conclude it's not worth the hassle to try and make weapons here again. Hacking the weapon fabricator terminal will also simultaneously extract any data stored in its drive. So be sure to bring the expansion device back to the Magellan once the fabricators are disabled. You'll need to submit it to the ship's delivery terminal to complete the order. We'll conduct a full analysis of the data you bring us. Oh, and a word of warning. This device contains unique components that can't be reproduced with a chiral printer. So whatever you do, don't break it. Get the job done, Sam.
creation. Delivery route finalized.
Wait, Sam. I don't think we're alone out here. Okay, we're here. Use your ring terminal expansion device to hack into the fabricator terminal. Okay, those fabricators are toast. We've extracted the necessary data as well. Let's make our escape and return to the DA3 Magellan. Don't forget to bring the ring terminal expansion device with you.
There we go. Get out of my way.
When did you start getting your hands dirty?
Let that yawn out. There's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till the morning.
Hey, brother. Did you miss me?
Hell no.
Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit. Seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent. Some guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours. Same as it ever was. Oh. Looks like you decided to trade in that rope for a stick this go-round. Well, I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time. Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me!
Oh.
Pathetic guitarist. Where's the rest of your band?
Well, ain't that something?
Was it you, Higgs? Huh? Was it you that killed Lou?
You still don't know, do you? Sam the man in the dark about everything.
The fuck do you know about my kid?
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But the ones you do find, well, that pain you nurse will only get worse. Now, I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of that fancy boat your friends brought along, so before they show up, how about I get a little taste of that endless agony? Something special just for you. Look at that rope you like so much. This here, my guts. And they'll grow tighter over time. You best believe they will pop your head clean off. But you I repatriate. Meaning you'll just keep coming back. Only for my boys here to keep doing their thing over and over again. So you'll just die and keep on dying for all eternity.
Sam! Sam!
Yeah. Really is a shame you won't stay dead. But hey, locking you in a cycle of endless suffering, well, that's good too. So let's let the glorious game over loop begin. The fuck?
Yeah, Big Red. Just you and me dance, huh? Son of bitches like me. Sorry, Sam. We'll have to have our fun another time.
Who the hell are you? No, wait!
What on earth was that red behemoth anyway? The way it wielded that sword was almost reminiscent of a samurai. A friend of yours, perhaps?
I don't know about that, but they helped me out before.
In any event, I think it's time we left this place. Come on, Sam. Let's get going and return the ring terminal expansion device to the DHV Magellan.
Now entering chiral network coverage. Now displaying your current order grade.
これはまだそのギャップはあんたもねそれ体
Order completed. Well done.
Glad you're okay. I'll check your order status right away. That was some incredible fighting. I knew you had it in you.
Now displaying your current order grade.
I'm glad we could confirm that Higgs was involved. Though I still don't understand how he escaped the beach. The Ghost Mech forces are definitely under his control. And Higgs is determined to spread weapons to every corner of Australia. The information we retrieved from the device you brought back to us only serves to confirm this. We now know for a fact that the weapons popping up in this region can all be traced back to that factory. But that's not all we've determined. We've also learned about a new type of fabricator, one that wasn't present at the weapons factory. It's not clear where they're being used or what they're producing, but this likely means there may be another factory out there. We'll look into it.
Great work, Sam. That factory won't be capable of producing weapons ever again. The Motherhood should rest a little bit easier with that knowledge. Higgs remains a concern, however. It is indeed possible he has another factory elsewhere in the continent. It seems we'll need to proceed with greater caution in the days and weeks ahead. Upgrading the Magellan may also be worth considering. As for you, Sam, you need only to continue expanding the network.
For now, Sam, you should return to your private room and get some rest. You made a real difference today.
She's at it again?
Wait! Looks like clear skies. Let the sun shine tomorrow. It's a Japanese game to predict the weather. I learned it as a kid. This is rainy, cloudy, and sunny. A charm to ward off evil spirits. To help keep tomorrow safe. Hope it's right.
Doesn't it always rain whenever you go outside, though?
Yes. But deep down in my heart, it's really sunny. Always.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. Let's do this. 明日天気になれ。
There. Now it'll be sunny.
Bye, Sam.
Bye. Whatever.
Sam, the neck injury you suffered during your altercation with Higgs appears to have healed. You know, I've been thinking about what he said at West Fort Knot. He claimed that extinction wasn't his creed, that he wanted to build a world where fear and violence are king. I can only assume that at present he lacks the means to set the last Stranding in motion. So instead, he settled for trying to pit people against one another so they can tear the world apart for him. The weapons factory was just a means to that end. All the more reason why we need to rely upon the rope that is the chiral network to bring the whole continent together. But that's not all he said, of course. He wanted to get under your skin with those comments about Loom. To get his revenge by inflicting as much pain and suffering as possible on the undying repatriate. Personally, I think you should try to put it out of your mind. Focus on finishing this journey, and in doing so, finding the closure you need. That's one of the reasons we took to the road after all. That and finishing the network to bring forth a new plate gate. Let's carry on, Sam. One step at a time.
Sam, Charlie here. Another assignment has been registered in the system. You can pick up this main order by accessing the Motherhood's delivery terminal.
Feels good.
Sam, do you remember the coffin Higgs used to make his escape from the weapons factory? Well, it seems we've identified a similar-looking object. The mechanic, whose shelter you're slated to link up next, reached out to us. He's asked us to go and retrieve this object on his behalf. I'll give you a more detailed briefing as you review the request. Accept the main order on this delivery terminal to proceed. Hello, Sam. Charlie here. This next order requires you to retrieve a piece of cargo. Said cargo is located somewhere within this armed survivalist's base, and is a distressingly familiar coffin-shaped object. Additional devices of unknown purpose appear to have been delivered to the base as well. While much remains unclear, securing the coffin for study may provide us with intel on Higgs and his movements. The mechanic is eager to conduct an analysis, and we have every intention of cooperating with him. That's all the additional information I have for now. There may be more surprises in store for us during this operation. So take all due care in plotting your route and finalizing your equipment loadout. We're counting on you, Sam.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Look after yourself.
That's the spirit.
Look that one.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
Stretch my legs.
That's the way.
Good day. Welcome, Sam. Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised.
I'm glad you could make it. Did you really manage to retrieve the device? I'll need to assess its condition. Well, it's clearly been well taken care of. No wonder people trust you. I know this. I've been looking all over for it. Been waiting a long time for you. I understand you have a Cupid. Then go ahead and connect me to the network.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Fascinating, this ocean of information. It's so much more than I imagined. Enough for me to make great strides in multiple avenues of research. I hesitate to call it a reward, but I would like to present you with this. It's a classic collectible, sure to help you make lasting memories. I finished my examination of that coffin, and now I can share with you the coffin board schematic. It's essentially a coffin that's been equipped with an electric propulsion unit. Who made it and for what purpose is anyone's guess. I just happened to stumble across the associated data while I was studying the one you recovered. I'm also curious how such a bizarre device came into the possession of the armed survivalists. Even though the weapons factory has been destroyed, this and other dangerous tech has been popping up everywhere. We need to use all methods at our disposal to protect ourselves. Again, it's a coffin that's been outfitted with an unusual propulsion unit. It draws up tar from beneath the ground to create a layer upon which it can glide. It's not without its limitations, though. I seriously doubt it will function outside of network coverage. And it's clearly the product of a deranged mind. Regardless, it's not impossible. It might come in handy. Test it in the field and see for yourself what you think. The armed survivalists have been making use of some new equipment lately. You've seen them yourself, no doubt. Devices that utilize chirograms. Weapons are flowing freely again, too. There must be another supplier out there somewhere. Perhaps if you ventured into the survivalists' territory, you could find some clues as to the source of the problem. Though I wouldn't risk going in there unprepared. Thanks again for all your help, friend. Oh, and by the way, the data scientist just posted a sub-order for you in the system. Sounds like she's got her hands on something intriguing. You should at least take a look at the request. But I won't keep you. We both have work to do.
Sam, the coffin you recovered for us is being examined by the mechanic as we speak. APAS's own analysis has concluded that while there is no evidence that Higgs was ever inside it, the technology it utilizes is undeniably related to that of the Ghost Mechs. Meaning it's possible that Higgs is still fabricating all new kinds of weapons. Now, as for the coffin board that the mechanic was kind enough to share with you, it's much more than just a mode of transport. If you're within network coverage, you can hide inside one and retreat into the tar currents. This provides an opportunity to catch your breath, or to attack the enemy with a stun bomb. The board you brought back had the very same functionality, so we're very lucky you stole it from the survivalists before they could learn how to use it. It would be terrible indeed if we had to contend with enemies attacking from the tar beneath our feet. I must commend you on a job well done. Thank you, Sam.
Thanks for doing your part, Sam. I know that wasn't an easy job. The time has come to finally connect East Fort Knot to the chiral network. That said, it will take a while longer for the necessary cargo to be ready for transport. So let's use this time for everyone to get some rest. Between decontaminating the ship and searching for the weapons factory, it's fair to say everyone's been feeling the strain. You and Dolman have had to complete several difficult orders recently, too. Wrap up any pressing and finished business, then return to the Magellan so you can take a break. We have a long road ahead of us, and we need to manage our health to make it to the end. On another subject, would you mind if I borrowed that instant camera the mechanic gave you? I bet Rainey and Tomorrow would love to try it out. Apparently, they're pretty rare these days. It'll be a fun experience for them.
Order completed. Well done.
No. Sam. I need to tell. I'm so sorry, Sam.
Sam, it's Hartman. Do you have a moment? I've been wondering, is there a child on board with us? I asked because there were building blocks in my room, and I certainly don't recall putting them there. Unless you know something about them?
Maybe they belong to Tomorrow? She's taken an interest in all kinds of things.
Yes, that could well explain it. Right. Sorry for bothering you.
Did you manage to get some rest, Sam? I hope so. Your next order is ready for you. This time you've been asked to deliver some cargo to East Fort Knot. But you need to travel to West Fort Knot to pick it up. And that's quite far from your final destination. The DHV Magellan can take you straight there at least. Plot a course for us and we'll get underway. Drawbridge is on standby for now. But once you accept this order, you can be assured that we'll provide you with whatever support you need. See to your equipment, then head to the West Fort Knot delivery terminal to get started.
Hey Sam, Tarman here. We used this recent downtime to modify the DHV Magellan so you can change its exterior colour at will. If you access your ring terminal while in your private room, you'll see a new customization function is now available. So if you'd like to change things up before tackling your next order, you're more than welcome to do so.
Hi, Sam.